Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco dishing out on the movies, but today we're just going to give some commentary on the new Spider-Man trailer that just came out today. I guess that's at least when I saw it pop up. Sometimes I don't get things until the next day, but anyway, it popped up on my Facebook today, so that's what we're commenting about. So, since it's a trailer, it's short. I guess I can't do what I usually do.
which is do a long introduction where you fully describe the first act.
The thing about the trailer is my impressions are it looks like a kids movie, and I if I had a little kid at home, which I don't anymore, all my kids have grown up, I might be more excited about seeing it. And also, I'm not somebody, or I wouldn't have been somebody who has been watching the Marvel movies, the Avengers, Endgame, and Iron Man, and all these others, and I have a basis of comparison, and I'm kind of discerning, meaning this just compared to the other movies I just mentioned, this just seems like a kids movie, like something that you could get McDonald's toys from and a Happy Meal, and that's one thing, and I'm sorry. And then another thing, this is a quote that comes from it. Tom Holland, the Spider-Man guy, says, quote, "The world needs the next Iron Man." That's end quote. And I'm like, what? I'm confused. Spider-Man is not Iron Man. And I'm like, are they trying to deconstruct the character of Spider-Man and turning him into, which Marco called him, like a junior Iron Man?
Yeah,
And
he's young Iron Man, and the thing is that I'd also like to point out some late news. It turns out that the uh, the crappy director of Spider-Man: Homecoming, he admitted in an interview that he took away Spider-Man's spider sense because, quote, we've seen it in other movies. And then he took away Uncle Ben because, quote, we've seen it in other movies. So basically, you have a director who is willing to take away characteristics, key characteristics, by the way, of this character in order to make this really dumbed down, generic, cookie cutter version of Spider Man.
well, I think that really makes me sad because I think about the other Spider-Man movies, and I like this guy. I think he's very, very young, and he just seems like he's looks like a little kid, and he's I don't know when he's ever not going to look like a kid because he's just very young, youthful looking. Now, it's nothing against him because he seems like a very nice person, okay? But I guess I have two more questions, and then I'll give my rating of the trailer. But first of all, I see he's still, even though he helped in the last battle with the other Avengers, he's still a kid, and they have to call in a kid to help save the universe. I mean, really? I don't know. I don't know if that's right. Maybe I'm being overcritical, but I still think
And it's
he's there
funny.
on vacation with his classmates. He's still a kid.
It's
He's
funny.
not an
It's
adult.
funny too, though, because they say that all the other superheroes are unavailable. Well,
I don't believe it.
then you have all these adult superheroes like the Marvel Netflix ones, Daredevil, Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist. Do I need to go on? And they are all perfectly alive and well, and this could have been the perfect opportunity to introduce those characters, to have them step up to the plate with Spider-Man.
So it goes back to the fact that he's trying. I still, I just, it kind of makes me, I can hardly even say it. He's trying to be, or they want him to be, or both, the next Iron Man. So what does that mean? Spider-Man disappears into the wasteland of discarded superheroes. That's really stupid. And he's also, I noticed too, and there's just a little detail. He's wearing a black suit.
No, that's a noir suit. That's for sneaking around. That's
Okay.
the one I was talking about.
Oh, okay, because I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's new. He's getting new suits, like, because he works with Stark Enterprises, so he doesn't even have to make suits himself. He just goes over and says, "Hey, can I get another multi-billion-dollar suit that I can get destroyed, not even used properly?"
Yeah, and that sounds like how he would say it too. So anyway, I gave it a C because
you're
I
biased.
don't want to talk. I hate talking badly about this Tom Holland. So I think he's a nice person, and I appreciated the fact that he warned about spoilers ahead of the trailer.
That's not part of the trailer, though.
Which Marco is bringing up the fact that it's not part of the trailer, but I'm being generous because it looks like a kids movie, and I don't understand that because the Marvel movie that just came out, the Into the World or whatever it was, that wasn't a kids movie. And so why do they make Spider-Man into a kids movie, and why are they trying to change him into Iron Man, and why are they trying to deconstruct his character?
Well, it's not just his character. You have
The
Ned.
whole story.
You have Ned, his best friend. You have fake Mary Jane, who we're gonna call Michelle because that's not Mary Jane. And then you have Flash Thompson, fake Flash, and all of those characters are not the correct versions that they're supposed to be. And so you show those characters, and if they were the real characters, I would be extremely excited. But since they're these fake, stupid characters, I'm not excited because they aren't the characters. And this story, they don't even really... The story that they're showing is that Iron Man was Uncle Ben, and now that Iron Man is gone, Spider-Man has to take over for him and become Iron Man, taking away more of Spider-Man's identity so you can have another Iron Man movie. Just like with Spider-Man Homecoming. That was an Iron Man movie where he got all of his stuff from Iron Man, and Iron Man was basically the reason for the plot. I mean, Iron Man is the reason the villain existed. Remember that? Remember how that guy was mad that he lost his job because Iron Man hired like a cleanup crew, and
right.
And he
and
was
then he
fired.
said he didn't need his services anymore.
Yeah, well, so look how heavily they're putting Iron Man in the Spider-Man story. Number 2, I'd like to bring up the multiverse thing. He makes a comment in the trailer, "Oh, like a multiverse?" And the reason why he says that is because Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse came out. Number 1, they're trying to copy Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse to bait more people into seeing the movie, as if there are already enough people who bandwagon and see these generic MCU movies. And then number 2, because I forgot the thing I was going to say, but with Mysterio, what was I going to say? I don't know. I just had a complete confusion. I just lost it. But anyway, I'll just forget it. Mysterio, he's disguising himself as a hero, and then in the end, he's going to be the bad guy.
Really?
Yeah, that's the story.
Oh.
And so I'm not excited for him either, because it's like they're trying to make him Uncle Ben too. I'm not excited for anything. Oh, I remember now. Sorry. The other reason is because of Disney Plus. Since this movie comes out in July and Disney Plus comes out in November, they're trying to advertise Disney Plus with this movie. So I guarantee the post-credit scenes in this movie, which I think there will probably be 3 or 4, all these post-credit scenes are going to be trailers for Disney Plus shows. All these what-if scenarios, a part of the stupid multiverse. And so anyways, I think this trailer looks stupid. It looks like Iron Man. It looks like even worse than the first one, because at least the first one had an interesting story. This isn't interesting at all to me. So I'm not even interested in seeing it, but I'll probably have to review it. I give this trailer an F. I'm not going to be biased like Sophie and give this a C. Any other thoughts, Sophie?
What about Jake Gyllenhaal? You like him.
I don't think he's meant to play Mysterio at all. He should be playing Batman. And he was asked to play Batman and he declined.
Why?
I don't know. And so, this is not the right role for him. And from this trailer isn't even about him. It's all about Iron Man, as usual, of course, in the MCU. So,
okay,
that it?
that's it.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.